Gotcha. Come on, buddy. Higgins, come on. Come on, bud. Come on. Get out of the way, Charlie. Come on, buddy. Oh, I need my water, too. Oh. Okay, watch out, you two. Find your beds. Find your spots. Go where you want to go. Boy, the Hungry Hangout. Good morning, my sweet lover. How are you today? Okay, Charlie, watch out, buddy. Oh, I'm moving slow. Charlie, you guys, you're right in the way. And I slept awful last night. You guys, come on. Find your spot. Your spot here, right here, Charlie. No. Oh, I just suck at sleeping. I'm used to it. Okay, watch out, buddy. Oh. Oh. Charlie, watch out, buddy. Come on, dude. Yeah, nice stretch. No, what? What are you doing? Get out of the way. Move. Come on, up on the bed. Come on, up here. Come on, up here. Come on. Golly. Okay, come on, Higgins. Go ahead, go. Oh, these dogs are bugging this morning. What else is new? What happens? I just didn't sleep good. That's just typical sleep. Oh, golly. Let's see what we got though. Our training readiness is this. What in the Lord's good name are you doing now, Charlie? You 65 is our training readiness. Says we got this. We could go for almost hour run. Sleep, we got a 69, 5 hours and 43 minutes. HRV status is 40, right in the middle. High is 64, a low of 50 today. Body battery 73. Hey, thanks. Intensity minus 212 out of 150. We didn't come anywhere close to hitting our steps goal yesterday. And we're fully recovered. Oh, golly. But it feels like we aren't fully recovered at all. Which means today's workout's going to be a hard one. It's going to feel a lot harder than... Come on, update yourself. Oh, Thursday workout. Oof. Hopefully everyone has their coffee, has their water. Sometimes I just need a little bit of coffee and a little bit of water and a little bit of time to wake up and feel better. Yeah, first things first, we're gonna do standing hip circles, arm swings, cat cow, and glute bridges. And then the main workout is kettlebell goblet squats, box step ups, kettlebell rows, mid ball overhead press, and then 30-second wall sit. We do 3 rounds of that. Then the core finisher with sit ups, bird dogs, Russian twists, and then 30-second side plank. And then the cool down. And that's that. And as always, you can find the show notes, or not the show notes, but the workout notes inside of the description here. If you want to follow along or not. You want to go out too, Charlie? Here, I'll let you out. Golly, the dogs can be annoying sometimes. We will need. Will we need the med ball? Yeah, I think we will. We'll need that. And we'll need the kettlebell. Boy, and we'll need the vest too. Okay, let's freaking get after this. Let's see, what was it? Standing hip circles. Whoa, falling over. It's okay, and good to see you this morning. The whole reason I got this gimbal thing was so I could have it track me during these workouts. But you guys were saying how the motion is too much, so I haven't turned on the tracking anymore. I had this crazy dream last night where it was like 4th of July and I decided to go running, and I was running all over the town. And I was up by one of these parks that are by, like the hills. Beatty Park for anyone that's curious. And like the next thing I know, like all these women come out of nowhere, and they're running too, but they put bib numbers on because they just wanted like official. And I was like, okay, like I started going my own way, and then this lady started sprinting after me and kept giving me flat tires. And I was like, what the fuck is your problem? And she's like, I'm just running. And I'm like, you're a freaking dumbass. And then so I like left, and then for some reason I like decided to take off my running shorts, and I was just wearing an American flag Speedo with an American flag singlet. And then I got lost, and I was running through this like restaurant. And the restaurant staff was like yelling at me. I just saw an open door and I'm just trying to get out of here. And they were all taking my picture. And then I ended up running through like these underground tunnels and ended up in Baker, California. And had like 200 miles to go. It was really, really freaking odd. We're on the cat-cows part of the workout here, if you couldn't tell. Now we're on the 15 glute bridges. I just have, if I could not dream at night, that would be so awesome. I would love that. Now we got 15 glute bridges to do. Watch me just fall asleep back on this yoga mat. That'd be hilarious. I know, right? It's all the glute bridges, I swear. That's why I highly recommend them to anyone. Anyone that wants a big old perky butt is do glute bridges and then go running. It's as simple as that. Isn't hey up all? Isn't that what? That's what Andy always said. That's how Andy talks, right? Can we say rest in peace, Andy? I mean, I don't think he's passed away, but he's definitely ghosted the. That's the British, yeah, right. Andy's, in my opinion, Andy's the British authority for us, or for me, right? Okay. Time to throw the vest on and get these goblet squats. I woke up, let's do some stretching first before I woke up feeling super sore today again, which is good. Like, I'm stoked by that, but I was like, what did I do yesterday? Oh no. I think, have I posted the link to the Open Shocks Run headphones? In the Amazon, or my favorite running items list. Those things are definitely sweat proof. I really, really enjoy the Shocks. I have both of them, the standard ones and the pros. The standard ones work awesome. In my opinion, they work really good. Oh, what? Yeah, I did see that. I saw it. I know what you're talking about. In my opinion, the standard ones work really good if you listen to audiobooks or podcasts and stuff. And need to use not headphones, but like at my job, earplugs if you work in a loud environment. Yeah, hydration is pretty dang important. But yeah, the Shocks open run. The open runs are really great. The pros are really great too. I still have so I ended up getting the pros because they had like this really, how do you call it? They had this like test drive thing where I didn't think you had to put, or they would take the money out. I thought they would just kind of hold the money. I was like, oh, sweet, right on. I'll try these, and then send them back. And then they ended up charging me anyways. And I was like, well, they are pretty good headphones. So I ended up just keeping them. But the originals work really, really well. Just the open runs. The only thing I wish about my open runs were they have two sizes: the standard and then the minis. The standards are a little too big. The minis fit so perfect. They're like hundred something bucks, I think. Yeah, I've had the open runs for how long have I had those for? Like 2 or 3 years now, and the battery life lasts a really, really long time. I'd say if you're for like if you're listening to them all day for like 8 hours, I would say like 2 or 3 days. And I sweat so much in wearing them. I didn't even have to charge the Open Run Pros at all during the ultra marathon, and I was listening to music, for like 10 hours a day. And they're good too, like for you, like since you work on a farm, you still want to like hear your coworkers and stuff, but you can still listen to music. I can't recommend too many headphones, but the Shox Open Runs I could definitely recommend. And they come with a protective case. The only difference between, like the big difference between the Open Runs and the Open Run Pros, the Open Run Pros have USB-C charging, whereas the Open Runs use like a proprietary cable, so that's a little annoying. Okay. Yeah, I even got hungry turned on to him. And the Open Runs rely just on bone conducting sound, whereas Open Run Pros use bone conducting and have an outside speaker too. So it kind of does half and half, which is kind of a little annoying. Like, oh, I wanted bone conducting headphones, but you use two tweeters. Oh yeah, that's true, huh? Oh. Shout out to Affirm. Today's sponsor, Affirm. Make payments without interest as long as you pay in full. Okay. Everything feels loose now, except my back. I don't have anything playing on the boob tube. We're sore because the workouts are working. If you want to notice progress too, just join along. What's crazy too is I fell right asleep yesterday. Like, it didn't take me any time at all to fall asleep. I was out. Now we're just doing some extra credit stretching here with some toe touch just to overhead reach. See if there's any bike racing on. Tennis, but people are in wheelchairs? What? That's freaking crazy. Looks like biking's got a day off today. Put the replay on. What is today? Is today the 5th or is today the 6th? I think today's the 5th. Okay. Oh, some chirp wheel action. Can't forget the chirp wheel. Oh, today is the 5th. Thursday the 5th. Golly, we're moving right along in June here. They're using Relive to show you the route here. That's hilarious. It is what it is. Okay. It's time to get after it. It's time to freaking change up the tunes here. Put something a little bit more motivational on. We're gonna turn up the tunes here just a little bit, just so we can actually hear them and feel them. Okay. I appreciate you guys showing up today. But you know, this stream's all about making yourself better, freaking getting after it, getting a workout in. You know, we're not here to just complain and victimize and have some big pity party. We're here to freaking get after it and make our lives better. Boy. Yeah, we might be sore and talk about that, but that's about as far as we get. Here we go. Boy. Gears in the way. Back to the box. Kettlebell Rows. Hold on a second. Oh. We're getting serious this time. Ditching the shirt. It's too hot. You had 2 muscle relaxers, and you were so high. I went to the higher foot, and you healed your neck. Oh, that sounds like a great dream. Okay, now we got overhead press. Oh, 30-second wall sit. Here we go. Ooh. Five seconds to go. Phew. And that's a one. Let's see what you guys are saying. Only $8 for the visit. Nice. No being in the way if you're gonna be here. You hear me? Yeah, no being in the way. Dad, I'm a dog and I can't understand English. Here we go. 2 to go. Dang, a sleep score of 80. Is that what you said, 80? Nice, 80's really great. Oh, not this guy. Sir Cam, did you figure out how to get your morning report going? 7, 8. Oh no. Yeah, that cheating sucks. I don't remember that, but I remember it just sucking. Here we go, row time. Overhead press is a doozy. Here we go. Wall sit down. No, this isn't Charlie time. 20 seconds to go. 10 seconds. One. Last set. Here we go. For the main strength workout. Charlie, I'm gonna kick you out here, buddy. Yeah, you're so cute. But you're right in the way, buddy. You know that? You put that, like, what did we have as kids? Like Novocaine? I think. I can't remember what it was that we put on our parents put on our gums when we were teething. Yeah, good boy, buddy. Out of all these, I think it's the box step up, so the hardest. Which means we gotta work on more, right? Oh, interesting. That sucks. They
probably do that so they can sell more of it. Yuki, good to see you today. That's all good, man. I know people have lives and jobs and stuff they gotta get to. No hard feelings. Okay, last overhead press round. Here we go. That's well said. The Switch 2 just came out. Did anyone get one? It's a big in-out for this guy. 20 seconds. Seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Okay. This is the best now. Tank top in here somewhere. Now we got the core finisher. Oh.
How do I show up every day? I don't have Super Chat yet, but if you want to donate to my Venmo or Cash App or buy me a coffee, you can see the second link right there, buy me a coffee. You can donate to that. Or Venmo or Cash App. My name's Flying90. How do I stay dedicated? It's just because I want to. You know, like, I used to have this mindset, like, oh, I hate myself and I hate the way I look. So that's why I'm working out. But a while ago, I had this total 180 shift, and it's like, no, I love myself enough to put in the work to change how I look and how I feel. So it's all about loving yourself. Do you love yourself enough to put in the work to change? Or do you, what was that saying? If you're unwilling to change, you're accepting where you are, right? So that's the way I look at it. And it's like, no, I'm willing to put in the work and put in the time, and I can feel the results paying off, especially now that we out of the box. And I forgot how many days in a row we are now. We're pretty consistent. I think I haven't missed a day in like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe. Even on the weekends. And then going live also helps keep me consistent too. Because we're trying to build those watch hours, you know? Okay. You gotta show up for yourself. You show up for yourself first, and then you show up for the viewers second, and boom, here we are. Gary, good to see you this morning. You made it. You just have to ask yourself, like, are you happy with what you see when you look in the mirror? And if the answer is no, then boom, work out. And if the answer is yes, then keep working out. We are doing great now. We got Hungry on board to go for a nice ruck later. She's gonna fill up one of her backpacks with weight. We're gonna go freaking rucking. We're just gonna see what all the ruckus is about rucking. How are you today, Gary? Now for some bird dogs. Listen, intermittent hip circles. I heard there's a new variant too of COVID. I wonder what Rick's Gaming would have to say about that. There we go. Russian Twister. Okay, 30 seconds side plank each side. Seconds to go.
20 seconds. 10 seconds. 40. Shoo. One more round to go. Monster Gaming. Oh, Aaron, you're here. Good to see you today, too. Everyone's here. Oh. Don't worry, the fun's still going. The fun's still going. Whew. We got one round to go, the core finisher. Oh, oh. I know, right? Yesterday we were almost at 10. Last round. You would have thought doing this with my shirt off would have got more viewers and more likes. I think if I wasn't chick though, that would have helped out. Sure. Oh, you can't even see my nipples because my chest is so dang hairy. Whew. Here we go, bird dogs now. I bet that was mentally exhausting. I'll never wax my chest. No way, Jose. It would be weird to have this, like, it wouldn't make sense to have this giant beard and then be totally hairless everywhere else. I mean, I know it is Pride Month, but... Here we go. Again. Okay, now the side planks. My favorite, right? Like, I'd rather side plank than do more box step-ups. Seconds. recover. Here we go. Seconds. Ten seconds. Sheesh. Boy.
Okay. Oh, I have no idea how much I've spent on tattoos. What's the word I'm looking for here? How many people are getting COVID up in Canada now? What's the infection rate, I think is the word? Are people getting it a lot up there? Here we go. It's kind of hard to do pigeon pose in these pants, but we'll just make it do. That sounds like a bruise. Who's they? That's the question we're asking here. Oh. Big Pharma? My parents get them regularly too. I'm like, why are you guys doing that? And then here you got the old people that are like, they look at it like kind of like smoking, you know, like I've smoked for 50 years and it's never killed me yet, so why change now? Did you guys hear about the Chinese nationalists that snuck that bioweapon into like Minnesota and stuff, and they're trying to kill our crops? Oh. Yeah, just reach into it. Just exhale and freaking just get into the stretch. I've never seen anyone die from COVID. I've seen them die because they had pre-existing conditions, and then COVID just put them over the edge. But no, I've never seen a healthy individual just die from COVID, you know. Chantel, you made it. So I think instead of the seated hamstring fold, we're gonna do the incline or reclined figure 4 exercise, or stretch, I should say. I kind of like that one more for stretching out your hamstrings. Interesting. What are you guys doing up in Canada, man? Oh. Okay. Now for our favorite. I actually really like this stretch. Where you lay on your back and then put the over here. This guy looks like he's sponsored straight up from IKEA with this blue and yellow jersey. I think he even has IKEA branding on his jersey. Boy.
quick little one, switch sides. This guy's in a giant open field and he just did a, what do you call this? Like he spun around and got a little sideways in a side-by-side. He's in a big open freaking field and he's like, his face looked like he just got scared, like he's never done that before. Dude, you're in a side-by-side, man. Those things are made for that. You know it's steep too when these professional cyclists are cutting S's up a hill. We should have switched music when we switched to the cool down stretching part and got out of the metal. Oh, the metal zone. Sheesh. Okay. Oh. Right there, that's where the stretch is. Oh. Yeah. That's a good one, Gary. I've been thinking about keeping some hand sanitizer just in the car just because you never know what you're touching out there. Like freaking gas pumps, shopping carts. I have a big rule, like, I absolutely do not touch my face. Because people are like walking, if I'm out in public, the hell to the no, I'm not touching my freaking face. I hate being around sick people. Your dad, good to see you, man. It's been a while. Here we go, supine twist now. 30 seconds. Here we go. Don't forget to breathe through these stretches when you're doing them. Sheesh. I can get some legs up on the wall here just to end this baby. Let's put on some relaxing music for the legs up on the wall part. It wasn't really part of the exercise, but we can just do it anyways. Just
because it seems to be good for us. I just spotted a kitten in my street. How'd that kitten get there? Oh, I'm so thankful too. Today, the high school, I live right by a high school, right? And they're graduating today, so there'll be no more traffic in the morning and afternoons. Get a little freaking peace and quiet around here, you know what I'm saying? Is my name Tommy? No, my name's Max. Where'd you get that from? Here we go. Oh, legs up on the wall. It's that yam. Every time I wear the weight vest now, I think about what you said. Like, are you wearing a bulletproof vest now in the land of freedom? iPad kid Tommy. Never heard of that before. Oh, it's a popular meme? Oh, I don't really look at too many memes anymore. Memes used to be everything. There was this one app called iFunny, and every morning they'd upload new ones, and I haven't been on iFunny in like 10 years. I don't even think that app still exists. But today's Thursday, which is Friday Eve. Our dude Sir Can's leaving on a freaking vacation tomorrow. Does anyone have any fun weekend plans for this weekend? I don't really have any. I used to go somewhere like every summer vacation too, and now I'm just like, well, I'll be here, I'll be working. That's okay. And then once Hungry gets back from Europe, I'm gonna try to get a new job. I'll be dog sitting for her, so I don't want to have to think about like going getting a new job. You know, like, oh, sorry, I gotta. Brain rot is overrated. I know, right? I really only just like watch YouTube. Yeah, that's the only YouTube and Strava are the only like social medias I'm like actively on. I don't does Discord count as a social media, or is it like a message board? Oh. Woo! There's a part of me that really appreciates some sexy jazz. A nice little saxophone solo. We got a little over a minute and a half to go on this legs up on the wall stuff. As you guys know, I run social media for a flower shop, and we have two main high schools here, but there's a third. It's called Maple, and someone had to correct my post, and like, actually, there's 3 graduations, so you should correct that to not get people confused. It's like, dude, the only information I got was that there was 1 graduation on Thursday. I'm just going off what I was told. Like, oh, Maple graduates on Wednesday, Cabrillo graduates on Thursday, and Lompoc High School graduates on Friday. It's like, golly, dude. What does it matter? Maple is where, like, the bad kids go when, like, they either like get arrested, you know, in school, and that's like the bad kid high school, or they want to graduate early
and then the other two high schools are good. Like, Hungary and I both went to Cabrillo. I don't know. I only know like one or two people that went to Lompoc. Whoa, your dad is speaking some language. Sheesh. Okay. I got that bed hair. Dude, did you guys see the new trailer for freaking Wicked? The new Wicked's coming out, dudes. And it looks pretty freaking wicked. It just came out yesterday. Hungry sent it to me on YouTube. I mean, first one was really good. Not gonna lie. I got suckered into. I don't know why I'm holding this, but it just seems a little bit more official. I got suckered into seeing all the hate videos for it, and not necessarily for the movie itself, but just for for Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. And so like I went in having a negative impression about the movie, but then I'm not bald. I got tons of hair, man. I don't even have a receding hairline. I got a full head of hair. I don't even have a bald patch back here from wearing hats. I just like wearing hats because I basically roll out of bed, make my cup of coffee, and then just get after these workouts. Yeah, what was it? My mustache smells like coffee. But the movie was good. Like, Hungry had it on her iPad when we were out camping, and I was like, put on that Wicked, man. Let's see what it's all about. And watched it, and it was great. And then I've been freaking quoting it. Been quoting it left and right. And the story was actually really good. So you could say I'm excited for the new one. Satyam, are you like ever like on call, or do you have like obviously you have shifts, right? But are you like ever on call at night where they're like paging Dr. Satyam? Is that your real name, Satyam? I can just hear him over the intercom. Paging Dr. Satyam, we got a code. We got a code in Bay 2. Let's see what our results are today. So we burned 259 calories. Yeah. Average heart rate 100, max 147. We were pretty much in zone 1 the entire time. We did spend a little time in zone 2. We have 2 hours of recovery. And that's that. We still have 6 days of battery life at 22%. So that's sweet. And we'll probably take the dogs for a little W. See, like I started out like just right in the freaking shitter of this workout, this stream today, and wasn't really looking forward to the workout. Like had a lot of lower back pain, and actually, just before we end this, where's the stick? Here it is. Let's do a little stick action really quick. Oh, but by the end of it, the coffee kicked in, the workout kicked in. We're back at feeling 100%. Oh.
Nice. Walk that capybara, dude. When I was a kid, that's funny. When I was a kid, at the fair here, they had a booth that said if you paid $5, you could see a chupacabra, and it was just a capybara. Oh. See ya, your dad. Watch that anime. Oh. Dude, Sir Candace dropped a fire photo in the Discord. See you next time, your dad. Oh, I earned the World Environment Day 2025 badge. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I've heard of that, Satyam. There's some that are like, they're handheld ones, and they have like 1,000 games in it at once. Those look pretty cool, honestly. And they have like all the Game Boy games, the Sega games. Just basically any game you'd probably want to play is on there. You guys know what pisses me off too is the Nintendo Switch has emulators for like the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, but they don't have any of the Pokemon games in there, like yellow, red, or blue. And they're not even on the Nintendo store either. And I just don't get it. You would think everyone would be wanting to play those, and they would just put them on there to make more money. Oh. But there's an emulator for iPhone called Delta, where you can download all those different ROMs and stuff. Pretty freaking sweet. Yeah. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about, Satyam. I was playing Emerald, I think. I was playing Pokemon Emerald for like crazy. I was going to town on that game. I haven't played it in a while. It's so funny because someone earlier came in and they're like, how do you donate to Super Chat? And I was like, well, I don't have that yet. I'm like, well, if you really want to donate, I have Venmo or I have Venmo, Cash App, Buy Me a Coffee, like all these different options if you really want to donate, and then they just left. It's so odd. I know, right, Satyam? I feel like the days of pirating stuff are coming back. Because people don't want to be paying all these subscription services and stuff. Oh, there it is. I can feel the rocks in my calves. The rocks in my calves sounds like a good name for a running rock band. I got rocks in my calves. But yeah, pirating will never end. As long as the big corporations are still like price gouging everyone, the pirating will never end. Is it really a business? No, because you're not really paying. Businesses make money. Boy. Sheesh. What a great workout. You think they're going to launch GTA 6 for free? Hopefully that game comes out in our lifetime. I can't tell if the hair is attached or if it's just a... Yeah, it's just there. Oh. How's that game, Garrett? Doom Eternal, right? Or Doom Medieval? can't remember what it's called, but I remember you telling about it, and I looked it up, and I can't remember what it was called though. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I need to have kids, so then their kids will be able to play GTA 6. Hey, great grandpa Max, you want to come play GTA 6? Oh yeah, I remember back in my day when GTA 5 came out. Wow, that was next level, and we waited forever for GTA 6. We saw President Trump be president twice. We saw them go to Mars. Heck, Katy Perry even became an astronaut. All before GTA 6. Oh. So yeah, I'm gonna take the dogs for a W. I need to wash the car. Go for a run, and then fingers crossed that Hungry will want to go for a ruck today. But she doesn't have a weight vest, but I'll wear my weight vest. So yeah, year 2500. Heck, even Jesus himself came back. Yeah, I saw that got released last night. I don't know if you guys have Best Buys up there, if you guys even know what Best Buys are, but it's like a electronic store, I think. That's how you would categorize Best Buy. They were open late. They had a midnight release, like big freaking whoop. Midnight releases were cool when Halo 2 was out, like Halo 2. But nowadays, people just rather order online. I thought about getting the Switch too. Like, I was really jazzed about it. But then Nintendo's whole attitude about, like, yeah, we're gonna make $90 games, and if you're poor and can't afford that, then just, oh well, we don't care. Like, they're just really jerks. So I'm like, well, screw you then. My Switch OLED is working just fine. I'm not gonna pay $90 for a crappy version of Mario Kart. Pokemon Z. Which one is that? I have Legends, Pokemon Legends, and then I have the yeah, same here, Gary. I have the latest Pokemon game with the red one. But I don't really like the open world Pokemon games. Ooh, I bet it will be, fingers crossed, it'll be like $60, but I bet it will be somewhere between $60 and $100 to be totally honest, unfortunately, which is a total ripoff. Because that's how they'll justify like spending so long on it. Like, didn't they say they spent like close to $1 billion developing it, which makes 0 sense. Where does all that money go? Yeah, someone was supposed to send me a Steam Deck for free, and I was super excited about that. But then, ooh, whoa, $200, dang! This is for rich people then. Oops, damn it. Let's see what it says here. Did GTA 6 cost $2 billion, or is that just fake news? Yeah, it has a budget of $2 billion. Wow, what the heck? GTA 4 and GTA 5 had budgets of $100 million and $265 million. So then here's another article. Yeah, I know, right? GTA 6 did not cost $2 billion, despite what half the internet says. find out for sure on May 26, 2026, when GTA 6 arrives on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S. Like, they're going to be on the PlayStation 6 by that point. And will Xbox even still be in business by next year? Like, come on, Rockstar. And it's clearly already developed because it already leaked, you know, and there was gameplay footage of it on YouTube, but then someone deleted it, or they got a class action lawsuit to get rid of it. So it's just release the dang game at this point. You gotta wonder what they're doing over at Rockstar. Like, why aren't you guys working hard to get this thing finished? Oh yeah, no, that's very true, Gary. And LA people is like a pet peeve of mine. We call those people L-aliens. Because they just go to other places and absolutely ruin the area. Like, so many LA people have gone to Joshua Tree and totally bought up all of the empty, like, the for sale houses and converted them into Airbnbs, tripled the price of the rentals, and then they've done so much damage to the water system that they've overturned the water tables. So there's like this whole thing about, like, they're like in a mega drought now, like even worse than a drought basically. So when we call them L-aliens, we're not just talking about like illegals, like alien citizens here. Like, you take LA and then put aliens to the A, and they just have zero like awareness, and they think, well, I'm paying $500 a night for this Airbnb, I should be allowed to use as much water as I want. And it's like, no, dumbass, have a little common sense and realize that you're in a desert, and be a little water conscious, you know. Yeah, they don't care. They've done that. They're doing it to Hawaii. You know, they've anywhere they can. They've ran the locals out, and it's just really, really, really sad. There's a place. There's some mining towns up in Colorado that are super beautiful, but now the locals can't even afford to live there. And since they can't afford to live there, then no one's able to work there. So the restaurants have to shut down early because they're like, well, we can only be open to this certain point of time in the day. And then the tourists are like, well, why aren't any restaurants open? This and that. It's like, put all the freaking pieces together, yo. It's just really sad. Like a little rashy rash from the weight vest. That's okay. Sheesh. Well, now you got me off on my pedestal here. You're good, Henry. Mm-hmm. It really is. What's that movie? Hit me with the great news. Was it Waterworld? With the girl, she had like a tattoo of a map of water. She had a tattoo of a map to get water on her back or something. See you, Gary. Let us know how your shot goes, and if you have any heavy after. I can't think of the word. Waterworld. That was the movie. Side effects. That's the word I was looking for. I got the COVID vaccine, man. I was out for a week. That sucked. Oh, for the map to... I thought they were in like a desert, though. Am I confusing Waterworld and Mad Max? I can't remember. Cause I didn't think they had water. But maybe they didn't have water in Mad Max either. Well, anyways, gang, we are at 86 minutes here. We've just turned this into a chill sesh. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I appreciate the... If this stream turns into like a big stream, Sir Can, I'm definitely gonna hire you to be in the background, just looking up stuff like Jamie on Joe Rogan's podcast. And you can still stay anonymous, you know, like no one will know who this magical Sir Can is that's looking up everything for us. Like, hey, Sir Can, do you mind looking that up? Can you pull that up on the screen for us? Oi.
Well, gang, it's been awesome. Thank you so much for joining the workout. Hopefully you guys followed along and did it with me. Or if not, you want to replay the stream later and then do it too. As you know, all the whole sets and everything are in the description of this video. And I always share them to the Discord afterwards so you can do them at home on your own pace. This was a great core burner. Good one. Like, my arms feel great, my back feels great, legs feel great. Everything just feels great. Basically, if this was the Lego movie, everything would be awesome. I appreciate you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day. Tomorrow's Friday, so we're gonna freaking get after it as always. And yeah, as I always say, guys, do something every single day to make yourself better than you were yesterday. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.